What is good, internet? It is Spirit of Paradox here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video we are continuing the next episode of Ultimate Venom Saga in Ultimate Spider-Man. And in this issue we finally get to see Ultimate Venom debut. But another thing, did you know in the Ultimate Marvel Comics line, Ultimate Venom never got the spider symbol on his chest? But he did in the Ultimate Spider-Man video game, and there is also a rare figure from Marvel Diamond Select of Ultimate Venom with or without the spider symbol on his chest. But enough of all of that, let's start Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate Venom Saga, Part 5. We begin in the warehouse scene where Spider-Man finds the man who murdered Uncle Ben. And he says, "No, don't. There is nowhere in the world you can hide from me." As the thug screams, Peter says, "You killed my Uncle Ben." And then the thug looks shocked. Spider-Man becomes venomized by the symbiote due to his rage, and he grabs the thug even tighter as he screams for his life. "And now, look at me." And then we see the symbiote start to wrap around the man. "I want my life." Screaming in pain, the symbiote tries to consume the man even further. "I want to hear you scream." But then we see different people's faces start to appear. We see a man in the hat, and he says, "Please, I want my life back." "Peter," as we see his father this time, "look at what you've done to me." "Peter, please." And then his face changed to Eddie Brock. And then we see the symbiote start to unravel around Peter's face. "Look at me." Then we see Peter wakes up screaming in the middle of the night, not realizing it was a dream. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Peter realizes it was just a dream. Peter looks out his window worried, and the first thing he thinks about is Mary Jane. In the next page we go to Mary Jane, and she's asleep, but we see Peter knocking on her window, and she wakes up and then wonders what's going on outside. And then when she sees Peter Parker in a hoodie in the rain, and she kinda gives a sad face. And then Peter points towards some sort of shed in her garden, and then they both decide to talk to one another. Mary Jane opens up her garage for Peter and lets him in. He takes his hood off, and then he says, "Can you believe this rain? Jeez." But we see Mary Jane's just sad. "Hey, MJ. Hey, did I wake you?" "Well, yeah. Sorry." And they both have this moment. They look into each other's eyes, and that. It's actually quite nice to see that kind of like bonding moment in a comic book. But Peter looks sad as well. "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" "No." "Did you make a new costume? I saw you on the TV with this whole black costume thing." "Yeah, no, that was just a temporary thing. Big mistake." "Yeah, it wasn't you?" "Yeah." "So, what's going on? Do you miss me, MJ?" And then she kinda looks shocked by that question, and so does he. And he just comes out and just says it, man. "If you say no, I'll go. I won't bother you anymore." "Of course I do." And Peter responds, "I see you at school and it, doesn't look like you do at all." "Me? What about you? You're hopping in rides with college guys and Gwen." Gwen? "You two are always Mary. I saw you two at the—" "Nothing is going on between me and Gwen. Nothing. Nothing. thing. Are you seeing anyone? Yeah, there's Alan. Really? You wish. No, Peter, I'm not seeing anyone. And then Peter smiles with joy. He's like, yes! Nobody's clapping my girl! Peter confesses to MJ, I almost killed someone. I lost control of myself, and I made a mistake. I almost killed someone. Oh man. I miss you so much, MJ. And if I knew what was going on with your dad and stuff, I would be there for you. I wasn't trying to make you feel bad or anything. I would never do anything to make you feel bad. Simp. I care about everything about you. If you would sit me down and tell me any of the stuff that is going on with you, I would be there. I want to be there for you. The reason nothing is going on between me and Gwen, the reason nothing will ever be between me and Gwen, is because I'm not in love with her. And the reason I can't sleep, the reason I'm here in the middle of all of this, is because I'm in love with you. And then Mary Jane just stares at him with the bug-eyed look, and he's like, yeah, I know. I'm so scared, says MJ. I know. This isn't a normal life, Peter. These aren't normal things. I don't. And then she basically says she don't love him back. And then he's just shocked. And then he basically knows what's about to go down. He gotta leave, man. And then he walks off into the rain by himself. In the next page we go to the laboratory fortress, and we see the janitor at night, and she's listening to the radio. You're on air. Hi, Art. First time. Long time. What's on your mind, Toots? Do you get the feeling that we aren't being told everything about the incident with the Hulk in New York City? I mean, all of a sudden, there's this bedlam with all of those ultimate superhero people, all this damage, and we still don't have a clear idea what happened or why. Thanks for the call. I think the better question is, who is paying for it? And then the janitor discovers something. When the Hulk comes into town and rips up the joint, who is paying to fix this? Insurance? Because I tell you. And then she hears this growl in the background and is wondering, what is this? Oh, it's a dude. Oh, my bad. I thought that was a woman. The janitor spots Eddie Brock completely submerged by the symbiote, growling. Oh my god. So cold. Oh my god. Oh my. Is someone in there? What happened? What's wrong with you? Cold. Can you hear me? Are you in pain? What did you do to yourself? What happened to you? And the man decides to go and touch the symbiote like an idiot. The symbiote lashes out towards the man, trying to consume him, and the janitor screams for his life, wrapping around him as we see the tongue and teeth of Venom. And the man says no, but it's too late. The symbiote eats the man and consumes him. Did you know you can actually do this in Ultimate Spider-Man when you play as Ultimate Venom? You can like go up to people, consume them of their life source and then spit them out. But in the comics, obviously, it don't spit them out. It just consumes everything that is, I guess, organic. After the symbiote has eaten the janitor, Eddie is given a brief moment of peace before the pain comes back again. The symbiote wraps around him as Eddie is screaming for his life and screaming for Peter, shouting how he'll kill him if he sees him. And he claims that his heart isn't beating, he can't feel anything in his knees, and the only thing he can feel is cold. Eddie shouts, "My heart isn't beating in my chest," as the symbiote wraps around him further and further. And he says, "Peter did this. Parker did this. I can do it too. I can control it. The TV. Come on, come on, come on," as he slams down on a desk. After Eddie's intense battle with the symbiote, he finally gains control. Okay, yeah. Almost lost it, old boy. The suit's breathing for me. The actual suit's breathing for me. Just let it. Just let it. Just hold it and hungry. The woman! Oh my god, I hurt the woman! And then Eddie rages within the suit, and then it starts to eat him. Eating me. Oh god, what did I do? Parker, Parker, Daddy, it's eating me. As Eddie continues to struggle with the symbiote again, we see two guards or police officers bust into the room and say, "What's going on in here?" The guards witness Venom fully emerged, shouting, "Holy crap." They bust out their walkie-talkies. "Ed, you at the desk? Call the cops." And one of the guards gets shot in the face with a bunch of symbiote wastage. And he gets the other guard. "What is this? Freddy! Freddy! Somebody call the..." And before he could finish his sentence, the Venom symbiote gets in close and kills the two guards of the building. In the next page, we go to Midtown High School, with Peter being in class. His teacher's explaining the assignment here, but his spidey senses start to go off. Spidey sense? But there's nothing going on. This buzzing is... Why is this happening to me? Oh my god. I'm losing control of my powers? The buzzing! Ugh! I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. Shit! They're going to have to lock me away. Fury's coming to get me. That's what's going to happen. Oh, this buzzing. It's all because of that suit. It did something to me. My brain won't stop buzzing. It's driving me. And then Peter looks out the window and says, "Oh." Peter's looking out the window and it's raining, and he sees this giant black fog down on the ground floor, and then he realizes, "Oh no, I can't believe this. I'm such an idiot. What's going... How could this... Oh, the costume has a biological memory. I gave it memories to build on. I thought it just died. I thought it got disintegrated, electrocuted, and now it's here? And it doesn't even know why. I deserve this. I did this to myself. I created this out of my own damn arrogance. I make a mess. I don't even clean it up right." As the teacher is continuing to teach the class, Peter decides to run out of class and deal with this on the playground floor outside of the school. And if you guys don't know, this scene is where the beginning of the Ultimate Spider-Man game begins. This very scene here, it's at the very beginning of the story. Peter pulls up on Venom and they have this epic stare down. In the rain, hoodie on, Venom symbiote looking purple with a bunch of tendrils. Marvel Legends, please give us a toy of this man. I need an Ultimate Venom. The Marvel Select one is nowhere to be found on the internet. Eddie speaks through the symbiote. "You shouldn't have lied, Peter." And then Peter realizes in shock as Ultimate Venom smiles. "Eddie?" "Yes. Our fathers died to create me. And now you will too." And that, people, is the conclusion of part 5 of the Ultimate Venom saga. So that was Ultimate Spider-Man issue 37, or part 5 of the Ultimate Venom saga. And I can't lie about it, part 5, it took us 5 issues to finally get to see Ultimate Venom debut, and like I said, so far I'm absolutely enjoying this story again. Man, I haven't read this one, so before I reread this, like it would have been about 2 years since I've read this story. But man, like there was so much character development, and it just really brings off the ethos of the characters of Spider-Man, and even Venom. Even though he's a little bit more feral in the Ultimate Universe, like you could really get the character's ethos. They got it really right here. So I can't wait for the next episode of that. But next week, guys, we've got the next episode of Ultimate Invasion, so we're going to see how that goes down as well. If you guys have enjoyed the content, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.